What comes to mind? When we talk about Nkechi, the realtor, what comes to mind? What experience? I remember when I was at Harvard in 2019, and the major topic we won't stop hearing in every lecture was experience, experience, experience. Brands have left items. It's no longer about items. It's no longer about this product. It's now experience. It's now experience. So you're not just selling a property. You're not just into the real estate business. You're in the experience business. You're selling experience. From when the client starts speaking to you, from when the client meets you, you're selling perception. You know, have you ever bought something and you buy it and you say, I don't even know why I bought it. I just bought it. And you are happy with the thing. You might not even be able to use it, but you are just happy that you bought it. They sold something else to you, not the item. They sold a perception, an experience. What experience can come out of you? It comes with building your asset. Now, with that experience, I always tell people, all you need to learn, sales, human management. Once you know those two things, create an experience with those two things, your life will change. Be consistent, focus on value, and be diverse yet unique in identity. What are you selling? I want us to think intangible values now. What are your brand values? You see, it's what you stand for that you will sell. It's not just the property. It's what you stand for. Now, what are your assets? What is your personal brand identity based on? I know there's somebody here, you don't feel enough. Nkechi dresses more than I do. This person has more connections. This person has more property, a larger property portfolio. But I want to tell you that it starts with you. It starts with you. Your assets, your skills, your abilities, and your experiences. Do you know that if you grow up in Mushi, do you know it's an asset? Oh, you don't know? Do you know that if you grow up in America, it's an asset? Oh, you don't know? You have assets that you're not making use of. You want to be like the next person. You are following their own assets. What are your assets? I grew up without a father or without a mother. It's an asset. It's an asset. I grew up with no siblings. It's an asset. What is your asset? I want you to start thinking about those brand values. Someone who say, I grew up in a polygamous home. It's an asset. I grew up in a nuclear family. It's an asset. Are you using your true brand asset so you can be authentic, or are you ashamed of it? Are you ashamed of that thing that makes you unique, that nobody else has? You need to start embracing your true identity. That is what births real value. That is what will make you different from the other 100 people here. Stop being ashamed. Stop being afraid. Stop being terrified. And start embracing your truth. That is what will create an experience. Are we here? From there, you start understanding your values. Your integrity. All right. So somebody had a father that went to EFCC for a long time. Okay, I want to be the opposite. You start speaking about yourself. In fact, from my bio today, what kind of brand values do you think I have? From my bio, from what they read out, what kind of brand values? I'm sure that if they did not read my bio and I came up here, you would say, who is this one come and talk to here today now? This is just another pretty face. But But it changed your perception about me, right? Same way, when you meet your clients and you talk to them and you talk something authentic about yourself, even they will look, wow, they will never forget you. But when you are trying to act like somebody else, when you are pretending, when you are not true to yourself, people can, you can smell it a mile away. In fact, they forget you. You're not even memorable. When you are building a personal brand, you need to be authentic. And this is how you become different. Your education. You didn't go to school. It is an asset. Do you know? It is an asset. You have a story to tell. I didn't do this, but I was able to do this. I was able to birth this. You become an inspiration. Not, oh, I didn't go to school, let nobody know. Let me put this one there and put that there so that... I'm just trying to open your mind. They're called neurological pathways, where you start seeing things differently. You start acting different. All right? And stop following the crowd. Are you upright, disciplined, time conscious, hardworking? These are your values. All right? And when we talk about your image, of course, so these three things, your assets, your values, your image, totally different topics. They sound simple, but they are very complex. Your image. What do you look like? What do you sound like? Very important in sales and getting repeated business. You can't put it together. What do you sound like? But let me show you. So I came up with something called build. All right? Your being, your uniqueness, your influence, your leadership, and your dressing. All of this makes up your personal brand. Sounds very simple, yet complicated. You have to discover your personal brand, become aware of that personal brand, and then position and monetize that personal brand. A lot of us just try to discover. We don't even become aware of what we are doing. And we don't even position and monetize it. We just stay in the discovery lane and think that we've built something. Now, your being. I'll just touch here a little bit, okay? If you have a few more minutes to go. Just very quickly, there are 7 steps to self-mastery. First thing, self-awareness. How aware are you about yourself, the things you do, who you truly are? From there, you start exploring yourself, self-exploration. And then from there, you discover who you are. And from discovery, you come to an understanding of self. And from there, you start loving what you come to understand. And from there, that leads to self-transformation, which then leads to self-mastery. You cannot give what you do not have. If you do not have self-mastery, how are you going to sell authentically? Now, I want us to just do something. Can you do it with me? This is something that when people see, they're like, but when they finish, they're happy. Would you do it? Everybody's wondering what I'm talking about. So, all right. So I want us to do a quiz. The quiz will help you understand yourself more. How you come across to people. It's very important. We just think, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. Does the next person really think that about you? Or are you just living in denial? Do you want to know how you come across initially? Would you like to know? All right. So, can you see the screen? Can we see the screen? Or should we skip this part? Are we sure? All right. So, I'm going to read something out. Please get a pen and just write down these answers because you're going to have to accumulate the answers at the end. Please, can we just get a pen and just quickly write? This is my gift to you. I do this in my classes that they pay how much, but I want to give it to you today because I want you to become the best realtor in Nigeria, in Africa, in West Africa, in Africa, global. Let's go global. How do you come across initially to people? So the first question, I want you to either write A, B, or C on your paper when I write out the question and the answers. You pick one, A, B, or C. Are we here? Please, if I'm here, if you are here, say, I'm here. Say, I'm here. Awesome. So, first, when meeting people socially, I find the host or the hostess and I make sure I meet the key people. B, I hold back, preferring others to make the first move. Or C, I introduce myself and try to engage others in conversation. Don't say it out loud now. Just write it. Just write it. So you are either A, B, or C. Do we understand? Can we see the screen? Or do you need me to say it out? Do you need me to say it out or you can see it? I don't need to say it out. Okay, let me read it out. So I've read out number 1. Number 2. My voice can be described as A, confident, even impressive. B, weak, perhaps not my strongest point. C, friendly. There's no right and wrong answer. Just want to tell you a little bit about yourself. All right. So, number 2, like I said, my voice can be described as A, confident, even impressive. B, weak, perhaps not my strongest point. C, friendly. Are we good? Number 3. Shall I move on to number 3? All right. My handshake. You know there are different kinds of handshakes. Aha. My handshake is A, strong and positive. B, considerate towards others, not too strong or too weak. C, firm and direct. So you either pick A, B, or C. Are we here? Can we move on? Are we writing down these? Because at the end of the day, people are always sad. They're not telling me to go back and start. No, I'm not going to go back. So please just write your A, B, or C answer so that you can get your results and move on. Not that at the end you will now be, no, I won't answer you. So, number 4, when it comes to small talk, I'm never at a loss and generally have a few good stories up my sleeve. When it comes to small talk. B, I hate it and can't wait to get down to the matter at hand. C, when it comes to small talk, I look for signals from the surroundings or the weather as general icebreakers. Either A, B, or C. So if you are whichever one you are, just write it down. That's number 4. Can we move on? Are you okay? All right. I'll say it again. So number 4, when it comes to small talk chatter. A, I'm never at a loss and generally have a few good stories up my sleeve. B, I hate it and can't wait to get down to the matter at hand. C, I look for signals from the surroundings of the weather as a general icebreaker. So are you A, B, or C? Move on to number 5. When I walk into a room, people know that I've arrived. A, people know that I've arrived. B, I like to wait to follow the lead from the most senior person. Or C, I try to look positive and approachable. Which one is it for you? Just write it down. Number 6, my physical presence can be described as A, large, tall, strong, dark. B, slight, short, delicate. Or C, average. When it comes to my physical appearance, it can be described as A, large, tall, strong, dark. B, slight, short, delicate. C, average. And number 7, can we move to number 7? For colors in business, I generally wear A, dark or bold colors, striking combinations. B, I wear a mid-tone to light colors blended together with nothing too bold. Or C, a variety of colors depending on the day and occasion. Are you A, B, or C when it comes to number 7? Can we move on? Which number are you trying to read? No, there's no number 8 here now. It's number 7. So let me read number 7, or should I read number 6 again? Number 7, for colors in business, I generally wear A, dark colors or bold colors, striking combinations. Or B, I wear a mid-tone to light colors blended together with nothing too bold. Or C, I wear a variety of colors depending on the day and the occasion. Which one are you? Can we move on? So, the most impressive accessory in meetings. My most impressive accessory in meetings is number 1, my watch. It's recognizable and expensive. Number 2, oh, I can't see that. This box is covering. My pen, yes, thank you. My pen, it's a good quality pen. Or my personal organizer, it's the latest. All singing and all dancing, my personal organizer is the latest. All right? Number 9. Did you get number 8? Okay. In a meeting, when you go for a meeting, your accessory, what you use, number 1, your watch. Right? In a meeting, your watch is usually recognizable and expensive. Or B, your pen is good quality. All right? We're trying to look at what you value, which there's no right or wrong answer. And the last, your personal organizer. You know, some people's personal organizer is, the organizer alone is singing and dancing. Do you understand? People value those things. All right? Do we understand? All right? So don't worry, the question seems tricky, but just say what your preference. Number 9, using humor when meeting people initially is nothing better breaks the ice. Some people like using humor, all right? B, I never use it as it doesn't come naturally. They don't use humor, it doesn't come naturally. And C, I try to sense how welcome it will be before trying it out. Do we understand? With humor. All right. Now, number 10, when it comes to remembering people's names. A, I do my best, but generally just remember key players. B, I try to make a note of names, but don't use it until I know people better. Or C, I repeat the person's name when I can to aid in my memory and to make the conversations more personal. Are we here? Let me move on to this side. Are we following? All right. So that's number 10. Number 11. Did we get number 10? Yes. Number 11. If a person seems ill at ease upon meeting, I will A, move on to someone more confident. Or B, feel just as awkward and tend to keep talking even though I know they aren't interested. Or C, I ask questions to find out more about them so that I can bounce a discussion off their information. Do we understand? If a person doesn't seem at ease when we're in a meeting, all right, I'm in a meeting with somebody and the person doesn't seem at ease, what happens? Do I move on to someone more confident? Or do I feel just as awkward and tend to keep talking even though I know they aren't interested? Or do I ask questions to find out more about them so that I can bounce a discussion off their information? Do we get it? All right. So number 12, I find it easiest to work with A, anyone because I do the talking. Or B, people who share my interests. Or C, people with whom I can find a common interest. Who do I find easiest to talk with? Do we understand? Are we here? Are we writing down the answers? Or should we move on to something else? Because people... All right, let's go. I'm sure we're like, don't worry, it's you know. All right, so someone moves away from me when meeting me. What do you say? Yes, number 12. Wait, number 12. Oh. Okay, number 12. I find it easiest to talk with A, anyone because I do the talking. B, people who share my interest. Or C, people with whom I can find a common interest. Who do you find it easiest to talk with? All right. These are things we usually do at the BRG Academy. So I thought we'll do it here today just to give you a snippet of how we give transformation. It's not just about teaching. It's about transformation. Are we here? All right. So can we move on? Are we here? Okay. All right. So we're in number 13. Someone moves away from me when I'm having a meeting. I don't know what this thing is for. All right. I move closer so that they feel I am interested in them. I feel like they dislike me. Or C, their movement, and I give them the space they require. All right. I notice their movement and I give them the space they require. Or B, I feel like they dislike me when they move away from me in a meeting. Or I move closer so they feel that I'm interested in them. Do we understand? Number 13. Okay. So when I'm in a meeting and somebody moves away from me slightly, do I get closer to them so that they know that I'm interested in them? Or do I just feel like this person dislikes me? Or do I give them space, basically? Which one do you do? Do you do A, B, or C? Thank you so much. Please reduce it like that. Thank you so much. All right. So for number 15 or number 14, my posture is... They're working on it. Are we here? All right. Thank you very much. So, for number 14, my posture is what? Straight shoulders, straight back. B, a bit slouchy, not impressive. C, naturally erect. What's your posture like? What's your posture like? Number 14. All right, when you talk about your posture, do we understand posture? All right, that's another teaching. Your S is very important, your spinal cord. When you walk into a room, that's a different teaching. But then what we're saying here is that my posture is what? A, my posture is straight shoulders, straight back. Or B, it's a bit slouchy, not impressive. Or C, it's naturally erect. What is your posture like? Is it A, B, or C? Is it A, B, or C? Do we understand? Why are we laughing? Do you understand? All right. Number 15, I find direct eye contact a challenge and can give back as good as I get. Or B, very intimidating. Or C, useful in establishing rapport. Which one is it when you find eye contact? Do you find eye contact a challenge? Or do you find it very intimidating? Or do you find it useful in establishing rapport? Which one? A, B, or C? Number 16, when it comes to listening to other people, if I am uninterested, I jump into it and I get back on the agenda. Or when it comes to listening to other people, I get bored easily and probably show it, but generally wait until they are finished. Or when it comes to listening to other people, I am to convey that I am interested even when I am not. Is it A, is it B, or is it C? And number 17, regardless of age or size, my physical fitness is A, not bad. B, not good. C, good to excellent. Which is it? Where's the lady with my phone? The lady, where are you? Okay. Just come this way. All right. Regardless of age and size, my physical fitness is A, not good, B, not bad, A is not bad, B is not good, and C is good to excellent. Yeah? And lastly, this is the final part. Are we still here? It may seem a lot, but at the end of the day, it's helpful. All right? In the morning, after showering, I get dressed for grooming. I allow myself to A, not more than 10 minutes for grooming, B, not more than 15 minutes, or C, not more than 10 minutes. The ladies here, there's nothing like 1 hour, more than 10 minutes. All right? I'm sure a lot of ladies, 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes to get dressed. And number 19, regarding my shoes. A, they're expensive. B, they're comfortable, if not impressive. And C, I take care of their style conditionally and practically. And lastly, number 20, after meeting people, the impression I leave is A, they won't forget me fast. B, probably not great initially, but over time, they will value me more. And C, positive, and the communication was a two-way communication. Do we understand number 20? After meeting people, what impression do you leave? Do you feel they won't forget me that fast? Or do you feel like it was probably not great initially, but over time they will value me more? Or C, the impression you gave was positive and that the communication was two-way. You feel it was positive and the communication was two-way. Or do you usually maybe do more of the talking? Or do you just listen? Or is it both ways? Do we understand? Is there any question here we don't understand? Let me explain it. Number 19, regarding my shoes are expensive. Or number A, they're expensive. Or B, they're comfortable, if not impressive. And number C, I take care of their style, condition, and practicality. So is it practical shoes? C, your shoes are just practical. B, your shoes are average. And A, they have to be designer and expensive. When we go back to number 16, when it comes to listening to other people, A, if I am uninterested, I jump in to get back on the agenda. Or B, I get bored easily and probably show it, but generally wait until they are finished. Or C, I am to convey that I am interested even when I am not. Which is it? A, B, or C? Yeah? Are we good? So we're done. So I want you to accumulate your answers now. If you have more A, more B, or more C, I'm going to ask. So if you are more A, just add up all your answers very, very quickly. I'm way over time. This was supposed to be a different class, but I'm here. I'm happy that I'm here and it's this kind of class. So this is my gift to you. So just accumulate your results. More A, if you're more of A, more of B, or more of C. Very, very quickly. So if you're more A, please raise up your hands. More of A. All right. If you are more of B, please raise up your hands. All right. If you are more C, please raise up your hands. All right. So if you are mixed, if you are A and B or B and C, if you are mixed, if you have a draw in two letters, raise up your hands. A and C. What else? A and C. Is there A and B? Is there B and C? B and C. Okay, so mix, please raise up your hands. Raise it up well. Let me see. Okay. All right. Can I have my phone, please? All right, so I'm going to read out the results. So, more of A. Let me see your hands. I can see more of A. More of A. I saw somebody's hands there. Okay, yes, more of A. All right. So your initial impact, this is how you come across to people. Your initial impact on others is very self-confident. All right. When others are timid, you are brave. All right. But your confidence might be misperceived as overconfidence or even arrogance. All right. When meeting new people, are you more concerned about how you come across rather than showing genuine interest in others? So at ease in most situations and enjoying being the center of attention, you can appear a little too slick to people you need to impress. Discover how you can relate better by focusing on others rather than yourself. Getting into their head and out of your own head. Your personal image is sharp but may look too predictable, possibly not modern enough to win you all the opportunities you want. So seek ideas on maybe softening the power look and win people over more naturally. Please give it up for mainly A. Please clap for them, clap for them. So if you are mainly B, please raise up your hands. Are you afraid to raise up your hand now? Mainly B, please raise up your hands. All right. Before mainly B was plenty. Now we are seeing only 2. I'm just telling you a little bit about yourself now. There's no right or wrong now. Mainly A, how was that? What do you think about that? Mainly A, was he right? Was he right? He's usually very, very right. Very right. Because you are shy. You are shy about yourself. All right, mainly B. Your uncertainty in new situations may leave some people unimpressed upon first meeting you. You will learn that you don't always have to have the time for people to get to know your true value, so you will need to work on making a greater initial impact. Remember that shyness is a problem of I-ness. Worrying too much about yourself and not enough about others. So tell yourself that they will be glad to meet you and show more interest in them. Work on a more confident voice, eye contact, handshake, and initial greeting to make a stronger impact up front. Also, your image probably needs more time and attention. It matters. Are we here? Mainly A, can you relate? Mainly B, can you relate? Yes? All right. So mainly C, if you are mainly C, please raise up your hands. All right, so mainly C, let's quickly go. You are striking a good balance between projecting yourself and showing interest in others when you first meet. You have also discovered ways to help people through the awkward initial minutes. So if you answered B to some questions, you may be sending conflicting signals, self-confident sometimes, uncertain in yourself in other times, but you must note these areas: your voice, dress, your behavior. They need improvement, and read about new approaches to personal branding. Clap for mainly C.
You will love it.
There's no winner. All right? There's no winner. All right? So let's talk about mixed. There are some people that are mixed. Yeah, mixed. Mixed means that you have the same score, maybe A and B, or same score B and C, or B and A. Very, very quickly. I think I'm way over time. Really, really sorry. All right? So, mixture of A, B, or C. Simply put, you project a confused and inconsistent image. All right? Maybe it works some of the time, but it certainly doesn't work all the time. You need to learn to develop the confidence to face new situations, people, and the environment more enthusiastically, as now they throw you off balance and you perform below par when you need to excel. Make sure that your brand values are harmonious. If they don't appear to be if they don't appear to be, ask yourself, how can you make them work together? For example, if you want to project friendliness or power, how can you convey them without confusing people right now? All right. So basically, make sure you're sending conflicting messages. All right. So we're way over time. Okay. So mainly mixture. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. Please give mixture a round of applause, everyone. All right. So did that resonate with you? Mixture, does it resonate with you? Mainly C, does it resonate? Very, very important. I've done this home and abroad. I've done these tests and people always thank me after. But there are different solutions for it and I have them here, but we've gone way over time. All right. So pardon me, we're just going to have to brush up very quickly. All right. Okay, I will talk to them about getting this slide. But very lastly, I want us to just talk about, I want to ask you a question. Which is more important? The way your body language, your sound, or what you say? Which is more important? Okay, if it is what you say, please raise up your hands. All right, what you say. Remember, I said, what is more important? Your body language, what you say, or how you say it? Which is more important? Sorry. All right, so what I will tell you, pardon me. So what I will tell you is that if it's what you say, please raise up your hand. What you say. If it's your body language, raise up your hands. If it's how you say it, raise up your hands. All right, so your body language is 55% of your communication. How you say it is 38%. What you say is 7%. What you say is 7% of your communication. So when you are selling, your tone and your body language, very, very important. I know a lot of us have the body language. But then, how is your tone? How is your paralingo, your paralanguage? All right? Now, there's some speeches I give. I know how I give them. You have to understand some 4 points of paralingo, and I'm going to stop here. All right? So you have to understand your power, your pitch, your pace, and your pause. Your power is how strong or how soft you speak. When Nelson Mandela was giving his speech, there's a reason why that speech resonated. Yes, what he said was important. But how he said it was even more important. So how are you communicating? What is the power in your voice? Are you soft or are you strong? There's a movie out now, Devil Wears Prada. Meryl Streep, the lead actress, she plays a boss woman, right? She speaks in a very soft tone. And that's how she did the acting, that even her co-actors had to lean in to hear what she was saying. Because sometimes softness can have power. It's not all the time that you're aggressive. When you speak in a certain way and you're assertive, softly, people want to lean in to hear what you are saying. So the next time you are speaking or you are making a sale, think about the power in your voice. Softly or aggressively. You pick. There's no right answer. But understand the position you are coming from. Secondly, you think about your pitch. How high, how low? All right? What's your undertone? Is it high or is it low? And then your pace. Sometimes you're talking so fast. It seems sometimes people that talk fast, sometimes it sounds like you have a low self-esteem, or sometimes it can sound like you know exactly what you're saying. But sometimes when you speak steadily and softly, people feel like you just have this confidence that's coming from what you're saying. All right. And lastly, my most favorite is the pause. When you pause, when you speak, people want to hear what you're about to say. I wasn't going to say anything, but y'all wanted to hear what I wanted to say because I paused, right? So when you are speaking, pause. sometimes. It draws people to you. So you must understand these 4 things: your power, your pace, your pitch, and your pause. And that will be the sound of your brand. All right. Thank you very much. I took a lot of your time, but yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.